All right, hello everyone. Welcome in here to Rose Gymnasium in downtown Campton, Kentucky. So there's some 14th Region and 55th District action here tonight, as it will be the Jackson City Tigers making the trek up Highway 15 here to Wolfe County to take on the Wolves in their second meeting of the year here in 55th District action, as the first one was back on December the 10th with Wolfe County taking that one 75-58. Jackson comes in on this one. Doug, 2-12 on the season, and also Wolfe County's 7-10. So both of them, in rebuilding years here this year. But this is Brendan Miller. Got Darren back over here on the production, and got our man, the always great Doug Elam, along with me here tonight, bringing you all the 4-1-1. Doug, what's your thoughts on this one before we get started, sir?
Well, you said Wolfe takes an 18-point win in the first game of this season, or the first matchup with Jackson City. That's probably Coach Back's mark. Improve on that. Jackson City comes in. They've got only 2 wins on the season, but they're both regional wins. Mm-hmm. They're not, you have to believe, right, or you don't suit up. So you come in here, you're looking for a win, but more than anything, you're looking to close that gap and make sure that they're competitive and they can play with the Wolfe counties of the region. And I think Wolfe is business as usual. They'll probably move the ball around and try to learn maybe some of these newer positions for some of these younger guys, but should be a good matchup.
Well, both these teams going to be perimeter oriented here in this one, really outside of Brady Robinson. As Jackson City comes in, led in scoring by Gavin Ritchie. Gavin shooting it well from outside the three-point line. Also handles the ball well out there. And Paxton Howard also shoots it good from downtown. And Jacob Morgan. So along with Evan Phipps, they got 3 seniors there, all perimeter guys, along with Ritchie, a sophomore. So we'll see exactly how they attack this Wolves team. But the big man in the middle probably be the key in this one is Brady Robinson. Brady comes in, averaging
almost a double-double.
Almost a double-double, 12.8 on the ticket, and really improved a lot this season and putting on a good show.
Yeah, Brady Robinson, 12.8 points, 9.5 rebounds a game, something like that. So we'll give him a double-double. We'll round up. We'll say he's averaging a double-double. And he'll disrupt anything that Jackson City's trying to do down low. So perimeter shooting going to be a key.
Well, these two right now, of course, will be, and I know that Breathitt and Wolfe have already played twice, so Breathitt's going to be your number 1 seed out of the 55th here. No matter what happens, these two will meet up in that first round of the 55th that we'll have live for you here on Bluegrass Sports Nation in about 4 weeks, man. I'll tell you what, this basketball season is Gone gone, and we will be on to the district tournament, 14th region tournament here soon. Want to wish the best to the Hazard Bulldogs down in Owensboro with a big win last night, 54-53, I believe, over Greene County on an Evan Eversole shot. So wish them the best. I think they play again tonight. I haven't checked, to be quite honest with you, but we'll try to get that information for you. So we got about 2:50 until we tip it here, until intros. Darren will play us some advertising dollars there. We appreciate him. We'll be right back for action here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Daniel Boone once said, "Heaven must be a Kentucky kind of place." We think he must have been talking about Wolfe County. When some places button up for the winter, Wolfe County, Kentucky is putting out the welcome mat. Our miles of hiking trails greet you whether you're wearing running shoes or hiking boots. If you'd rather go vertical, our climbing options challenge visitors from all over the world, even ice climbing when the conditions are right. Without the lush canopy of summer, you can see for miles across our beautiful Appalachian hills to our natural arches, rivers, and lakes. Legend has it there's treasure buried in Wolfe County. We can't swear there's buried treasure, but we can promise when you visit Wolfe County, you'll discover our true treasures are the people who call this part of Kentucky home. Warmer, more welcoming folks you won't find anywhere else. You may arrive as our guest, but you'll leave as part of our family. There will always be a place for you at our table and tasty homemade food on your plate. Wolfe County has many gorgeous cabins, country inns, and Airbnbs waiting for you to rent. After a full day of adventure, you can sit by a relaxing fire or take a dip in a hot tub. Take a little bit of our unbridled spirit home with you. Our artisans have been featured at museums around the country, but they get their inspiration for their craft from right here at home. Come and see for yourself why Wolfe County, Kentucky is a little bit of home and a lot of adventure.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Holbrook Equipment, located.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
At HCTC, we've got you covered. While you focus on completing your certificate, diploma, or degree, our success coaches will connect you with financial information, tutoring, and so much more. Stay on your path to success at HCTC. Call today at 606-487-3293. We'll never underestimate you.
Hey, Mike!
Ho, ho, ho.
Hey, Santa!
Hey, buddy. Heard you had a rough week.
Oh, it's been busy, all right.
Buddy, I got it taken care of. I got you covered.
Santa, make sure everyone gets an Appalachian wireless phone for Christmas.
We got it done, buddy.
Thank you, Santa.
You're welcome.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Eve Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit. Hello, folks. Welcome back. Just completed the national anthem. They played the Stapleton version here. Very long, very good. Of course, we can't air that because of copyright issues on First Book. They tend to cut us off. So, starting lineup for the Jackson City Tigers. There is Jacob Morgan at one outside perimeter position. Also, Evan Phipps. Man in the middle is going to be Gideon Bowling. There's the senior Paxton Howard. And then also the leading scorer, Gavin Ritchie, for the Tigers. And now for your homestanding Wolfe County Wolves. Doug, take us through.
And for the Wolves, it's going to be Caleb Creech, number 5, Camden Oliver, number 11, Jaden Molans, number 22, the man in the middle, Brady Robinson, number 44, and Jaden Holland, number 15. And as we mentioned earlier, Caleb Creech is the leading scorer for the Wolves, and then Brady Robinson is behind him. Caleb averaging 17.5 and Brady 12.8.
Folks, they moved this one up. No JV game, varsity only. They're going to have actually Wolfe Breathitt freshman game here coming up next. We will not be carrying that. So if anybody else is, you can watch it there. They're not going to be here. I go to sleep at 9 o'clock now.
Our listeners have time to get – they can get here by that game.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So it's going to be Morgan and Creech going to jump it up at the center circle. The folks in control of this one, Chris Amberg is going to be lead official with the throw up there. Also got Steve Campbell and Keith Hall, the man, the myth, the legend, down here on the right-hand side. And the Wolves control it. And here we go. Come out, looks like the Jackson City in the 1-2-2 there. Kick it over to Creech. Got Jaden Holland. Creech. 2 Cam Oliver, 3 on the way, no good. Pulled down by Morgan, taken away from him by Molans. Molans might have been on the inline, and he was. Turnover, and Jackson City will have their first possession.
So you kind of see the Wolves immediately looking to move the ball around. Brendan just didn't get the shot.
Right. Tell you
got
what,
a good
Jackson
look.
City really aggressive on the defensive possession that time. Bowling kicks it to Phipps. Overplay that time by Creech, did not get the steal. So at this point right now, it looks like Jackson's going to play 5 out, Doug.
Well, and Howard on that high post, I think, is going to be.
Ritchie out top. Dribbles it over to Phipps. Makes the call, Ritchie. Dynamic shooter. I've seen Gavin a couple years. Young man, really can fill it up. Like watching him play. Bowen kicks it back out to Phipps. Phipps going to take the J. Off foot on the line. Got it. First 2 of the night. 4. Evan Phipps. Tigers up 2-zip. Brady Robinson comes out top. To Holland. Holland always looking to shoot the 3. Mo Lands drives, kicks back to Holland. Holland going to let it go from the corner. In and out, no good. There's Robinson with the offensive glass, back up and in for Brady Robinson. His first rebound and first basket of the night.
And that's what we called for. That's what we're looking for is Robinson down low. Holland didn't get his feet square on that 3.
Holland looks in. Howard looks inside. Nice look that time to Morgan. Could not finish it. Throws it off the leg and back off him. Nice play that time by Jacob. It just bounced back off of him out of bounds. So we'll be on to the Wolves.
And credit Morgan for the hustle. He just.
It's a good play. He had it. It just happened to nip him before it hit the ground. And Creech in the middle of that zone. They're looking for Molans. Molans can't handle it. Looking to. Oh, he goes up with it this time. He's going to get a foul. That's going to be on Howard. His first and first on the Tigers. Going to send Jaden Molans to the free throw line.
Good interior passing right there by the Wolves.
Molans 4 for 10, 40% on the season. First one is true, though, all net. Molans dribble, second one on its way. He got them both.
Going to help that percentage.
Good to see Jaden back. You know, missed last year because of the arm injury from baseball. Great baseball player. Along with Cam Oliver, Jaden Holland. Lots of kids on the court for Wolfe County. Ritchie kicks it back to Phipps. Phipps with the 3, just off no good. Creech skies for the rebound behind the back, and here comes on the attack. Going to skip past this time over to Oliver. Nobody filled the lane except for Camden Oliver, and gets the basket for his first of the night. 6-2 Wolves. The 3-quarter court pressure here from the Wolves. Going to have to, and Jackson City finally breaks it.
Evan Phipps going to have that ball in his hands most of the night, I would guess. That's
Wolves in a 2-3 matchup here.
It's a sure, safe bet to give it to number 10 and let him create. Let's see what he can do off the baseline here.
Ritchie going to let a long 3 go. No good. First off, there's Phipps with the offensive glass. Kicks it over to Howard. He takes it up inside and scores. Paxton Howard, here's the first basket of the night for the Tigers.
Howard, one of the smaller post players in the region.
Creech for 3. No good. Brady Robinson, second rebound. Kicks it over to Cam Oliver. Fake. Drives the lane. Going to get bounced. And will get the foul. See who it's on.
I think Keith's going to call it on the floor, so that'll be out of bounds to the Wolves.
It's going to be 21 Bowling. That's his first of the night. Second on the Tigers here in the quarter. Kick it in the corner to Holland. He's going to let that 3 go, and Jaden knocks it down. First 3-pointer of the night. That is Wolfe County Tourism 3-pointer.
Wolfe County Tourism 3-pointer.
Come see it, folks. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous. Phipps to Ritchie. Tries to throw it through the middle of that zone, deflected, but Bowling's able to track it down. Tigers back to Howard. Howard drives from 17 to double pump. Still got it up. Could not finish it, though. Brought down by Robinson. Wolves on the run. Creech to the basket. Hard to stop right there. Caleb Creech, first basket of the night, and makes it 11-4. And Coach Back wants a timeout, so that's going to be a 30. We'll take a quick one, folks. Be right back here in the first quarter of this 55th District matchup.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Hey, Doug, welcome back, bud. Everybody, we're talking a little bit about Wolfe County tourism here. Great places here in Wolfe County, folks. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous. Come check it all out, from the gorge to all the cabins. Great place to come and relax here, right here in Wolfe County. Three-quarter court pressure again. Dylan Gay's checked in now for the Wolves. Richie out top. Excuse me, that's Phipps. Kick it around. Richie open for the three. Lets it go and got it. Excellent. Gavin Ritchie was set. Ready to knock that one down. Wolfe County Tourism three-pointer for Gavin Ritchie.
He was calling for that ball too, Brennan. He wanted that one.
Creech just in the middle of the zone. Oh, could not convert that one. Molans gets the offensive glass. Kicks it back out to Oliver. Oliver over to Creech. Creech going to drive baseline. Threw that one looking for Robinson. Robinson either didn't break quick enough or the pass was just a little bit early.
Yeah. I think the pass was early.
Three for Howard. No good. Yeah.
Good hustle by Oliver.
Cam Oliver with the deflection. Got it off to Molans with the right hand. That was some pretty basketball right there, folks. Molans with 4 here in the quarter. That was made by Cam Oliver on both ends that time.
And Wolfe doing a good job in this zone. They're still man up on the
Richie.
As I say that, they get
off again. They gave him his open shot. Not good. And Richie with the offensive rebound and back up. Gavin Ritchie.
Wolfe had been on ball, even though they were playing in the zone, but it broke down a little right there. So, announcer jinx. Sorry, fellas.
Gay finds Creech. Creech operating in the lane. Back to Oliver. 3 on the way. Good. Inside out three-pointer for a Wolfe County Tourism three-pointer there for Camden Oliver.
And you said it inside out. I think that's Coach Creech would be pleased with that ball movement.
Don't know the stats, but to me, just in viewership, 50% better chance of making that on that pass coming back in from the lane. Robinson with the overplay. Wolves really D'ing it up here right now. Lots of good movement, good foot movement.
Yeah, and they've pulled out of that zone now. They're back to man-to-man.
Richie.
Good switch off there by Molans. They're communicating well.
Got Morgan in the high post right now. Bowling. Morgan across over to Howard. Howard going to drive, tries to go up with the leaner, no good. Going to be out of bounds and will be Wolfe County basketball.
I think Paxton was looking for a foul there.
They called it black, I believe, right?
Yeah, it's going to
stay with Jackson City. Going to have Molans checking out. Jaden Holland back in. Jaden for Jaden's trade there. Gavin Ritchie inbound on the left baseline. Gets it back to Bowling. Bowling back to Ritchie. Looking for that three. It'll pull up Jay. In and out this time.
And another rebound for Robinson.
I'd say double-double for Brady. What do you think?
He's on his way.
Looking for Robinson. Get it in the center of that zone to Creech. Creech, little jumper. Rolls off. No good. They got Caleb right now off ball in the middle of the trying to get it break in the middle of that zone, and it's rolled off for him that time. Under a minute here to go in the first quarter. 16-9. Howard, Gay in his shirt. Kick it over to Phipps. Jackson takes the first available, or if they try to wait for the last shot.
It looks like they're looking for an opportunity. That high post again, that must be Coach Beck's strategy.
Deflection that time by Cam Oliver stays with the Tigers with 19.1 on the clock.
Using that high post keeps Robinson and now Ricky Mans a little further away from the basket.
One senior. Mr. Mans comes in.
Shot block.
A bundle of energy is Ricky Mans. Howard spins on the baseline. Lands gathers it, kicks it over, 3 on the clock. Kick it over to Oliver. He lets it go. It's in time, and it's good! He strings it up from the WC logo with a Wolfe County Tourism three-pointer to end the quarter to make it 19-9 Wolfe County here in 55th District action. We'll be back for the second quarter here in just a moment on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
All right, folks, welcome back here. One in the books as we go to quarter number 2. 19-9, that big three-pointer by Cam Oliver from the WC logo over there on the far side to end the quarter. Opened up a 10-point bulge here. Let's see where teams go from here. Jackson City going to start in possession. Same 5 on the floor. Morgan gets it back to Phipps. Wolfe County 2-3 is really suffocating right now. They are D'ing it up, and there's going to be a turnover.
And that's, I think that's created by the zone, by Wolfe County's ability to kind of fill in the lanes, and so they tried to skip past, and there was nobody home.
Absolutely. I mean, seriously, this is a very active zone. Yeah. Well called by RS. Oliver looks for Ricky Manns on the baseline. Ricky pays instant dividends as he comes in and gets his first basket of the night. Ricky really adds. This is senior year, just adjusting to basketball, but he really adds a good dimension for Wolfe County, man. I tell you what, good height and lots of ability and shot blocking ability.
And his ability to score, his offense is getting better every time he takes the floor.
Great half-court shooter as well. He's taking home some cash in the Whitaker Bank shots down here.
True. Usually a shot blocker rebounder, but now he's got some offensive weapons. We're going to get a timeout.
We're going to get a 30 here. So, Doug, lots of good action coming up here on BSN. I swear I haven't looked at the schedule, but I know in February we are chock full, and this last week of January as well. All the game cancellations during the so we're going to have 3, 4, 5. Folks, we just want to tell you, we're trying to get as many on as we can with the whole Facebook fiasco. Facebook has pretty well shut most all folks like us down to one stream a night, and that or at a time. At a time. Yeah. So we're getting that right now. Luckily, we had a game at 3 today from Alza Can't get this one sneaked in, and there's probably another. Do we get another game on it? Do we have another game on it? I don't know. Matthew left. I can't even keep up with it anymore, to be honest with you.
I think there's one more on Facebook.
I just tell Matt, hey, tell me when to show up. Okay, so here is Jackson City back on the attack. 1 minute into this quarter, and Howard takes a shot, no good. And he kicked out to Oliver. No lands. Holland lets a 3 go, no good. Back rims it, pulled down by Bowling for the Tigers.
Right now, Jaden Holland menacing defensively. Disrupted those last two.
Morgan's going to get fouled by either Mo Lands or Manns, and that was going to be on Ricky Manns. I didn't see who they called it on. 22 or 23.
It should be 23. Ricky got tangled up with him.
Like he smacked him pretty good. let's just put it that way. There was a little contact there, and Morgan knocks that first one down. So his first point of the game for Jacob Morgan. Second one on the way, and true, both for Morgan. Wolfe hurries it up, kicks it over to Holland. Got Caleb Creech out of the game right now.
Tigers need to stop right here to get it back under 10. I know it's early, but that's psychologically you like to see that.
Oliver from way downtown, back rims that one. There's Molands for another offensive rebound. Ball smacked away from him and taken away. Excellent play by Morgan. You get it back to him. He weaves through the Wolves and down into the corner. And Gillen Jay just kind of took that away, but fumbled it back. Ritchie with the floater, and good. Gavin Ritchie. Another basket for him. Gives him 7 on the game now.
Gavin just not quitting on that play. Just continuing to scrap and fight till he got the open shot.
Wolves didn't get the quick shots. They're going to reset it up here. Holland cross court to Molands, looks for the 3, but Ritchie closes out on him. Oliver down the lane, nice move, just could not finish it. And Jackson City with the rebound. Phipps. Now Robinson and Creech checking back in over there. Tigers, Phipps out top. Gets it over to Howard. Ritchie the bowler. Get it into Morgan, and there was a block shot. Ricky Mans with the long limbs that time.
All arms right there. Good timing, though, for Ricky to get his hand on that.
Really good from our angle here. That was a good block.
Yeah.
It really was. Get into, and we're going to get a foul on. Who's the foul on?
Morgan. Jacob Morgan.
Jacob Morgan, I could. Something we're setting us for the other side. Really can't see who they call it on sometimes. Kick that one in the corner to Caleb Creech. Corner 3, good. Nothing but string that time from Caleb Creech. Another Wolfe County Tourism 3-pointer.
Good job by Jacob Holland. Assist right there, keeping his head up as he drove in. Oh, nice back cut.
Back door that time by Paxton Howard for the basket. His first basket of the quarter, gives him 4 on the night.
Kudos for Mr. Bowling for seeing that.
And the 3 on the way. Well, good, but there's Morgan with the rebound. Gets it off to Phipps.
Jackson City with a real chance to cut into this lead now. Could get it all the way down to 6 with a 3-pointer.
Howard. Well, this game is really slowed down right now from the pace we had previously. After Ritchie. Molands closes out. Off to Ritchie. Back. Phipps looking for the shot, but Wolfe defense is there.
Well, Coach Creech keeping fresh legs out there. Those guys are staying right up on the ball.
Howard gets it back to Bowling. Ritchie, catch, shoot, no good. Holland going to lead it. Kicks.
Gay in the corner.
Kicks it back to Gay. Gay out to Caleb Creech, over to Molands. 3 on the way from Jaden, no good, and brought down by Paxton Howard. Great rebound in there by Paxton Howard that time. Made his room, brought it down. Comes Bowling back to Howard. Going to let with the fake. 3 on the way. Got it. Oh, got Caleb in the air that time. Become a stormtrooper, and that's another thing. Wolfe County Tourism 3-pointer. First of the night for Paxton Howard. Creech going to let a 3 go. Right back at you from Caleb Creech. Wolfe County Tourism, 3-pointer.
And Jackson just fell asleep there. I guess they were resting on their laurels. They had cut the lead down and thought, leave Caleb Creech alone like that.
We have to start making these the Brendan Miller 3-pointers.
It could be. Could be the Brendan Miller.
Kick over to
Wait till election year.
Ritchie. No good. He will be upon us. And 20. It's a 9-point game right now. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Jackson City has slowed this tempo, and Wolves like to run it, and so they've kind of played into Wolves' tempo here. I mean Jackson's tempo here just a little bit. So they've Jackson City able to weather the storm right now. Have a 9-point game.
Yeah, the Jackson City defense holding up pretty good.
Oliver, but there's what they can't deal with is Brady Robinson in the middle, his second basket of the game. Good find that time. I believe that was Cam, right?
Yep.
Cam Oliver?
Cam Oliver. And you mentioned earlier Oliver running the point for Wolfe County. I guess Jackson not pressing the ball, so Caleb Creech free to roam a little bit.
We'll get a foul on Dylan Gay here as he reached in. Boy, so far, a relatively foul-free first half. We've got 3 here in the quarter on WC, which I have not marked them down, obviously, and 1. So nobody has.
Considering how tight they've played them, 3 fouls isn't bad.
No free throws outside of shooters so far in this one. So Phipps. Get this one over to Phipps. Back to him again. He's going to drive. Kevin Ritchie. Lots of motion here from the Tigers, but the Wolves are. Oh, good look that time, and well done by Jacob Morgan for the basket. That's Morgan's second 4 points, his first basket of the game. Over to Brady Robinson, 3 on the way. Wolfe County Tourism, 3-pointer for Brady Robinson.
And
5
the big
and a
fella at the top
7
of
in the game. Boy, that was sweet, man. He just knocked that one down, barely twinkled the twine that time, as they say. Get over to Howard. Nice hang in the air that time by Paxton Howard. Gives him 7 in the quarter, 9 in the game so far. Paxton really having a good one.
Exploiting Wolfe County's defense on that baseline. That's 2 in a row that he's been able to make something happen down there.
16 seconds, 10-point game. Wolves going to go for the last here. Oliver out top. Drives, little scoop shot, and no good. Ball tipped around, and that's it. Into the first quarter, 32-22. Wolfe County here in this 55th district matchup, folks. We'll be back with about 5 minutes on the clock. Give you some scoring and some recap, and we'll be ready for the third.
Daniel Boone once said, "Heaven must be a Kentucky kind of place." We think he must have been talking about Wolfe County. When some places button up for the winter, Wolfe County, Kentucky is putting out the welcome mat. Our miles of hiking trails greet you whether you're wearing running shoes or hiking boots. If you'd rather go vertical, our climbing options challenge visitors from all over the world, even ice climbing when the conditions are right. Without the lush canopy of summer, you can see for miles across our beautiful Appalachian hills to our natural arches, rivers, and lakes. Legend has it there's treasure buried in Wolfe County. We can't swear there's buried treasure, but we can promise when you visit Wolfe County, you'll discover our true treasures are the people who call this part of Kentucky home. Warmer, more welcoming folks you won't find anywhere else. You may arrive as our guest, but you'll leave as part of our family. There will always be a place for you at our table and tasty homemade food on your plate. Wolfe County has many gorgeous cabins, country inns, and Airbnbs waiting for you to rent. After a full day of adventure, you can sit by a relaxing fire or take a dip in a hot tub. Take a little bit of our unbridled spirit home with you. Our artisans have been featured at museums around the country, but they get their inspiration for their craft from right here at home. Come and see for yourself why Wolfe County, Kentucky is a little bit of home and a lot of adventure.
Holbrook Equipment, located just off 61.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, big on commitment.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
At HCTC, we've got you covered. While you focus on completing your certificate, diploma, or degree, our success coaches will connect you with financial information, tutoring, and so much more. Stay on your path to success at HCTC. Call today at 606-487-3293. We'll never underestimate you.
It's the holiday sale at Appalachia Wireless. Sing it, kids.
You better shop fast, you better upgrade. Wireless deals are coming your way. Appalachian Wireless holiday savings are here. We got the best phones, accessories too, tablets and smartwatches just for you. Appalachian Wireless holiday savings are here. We've got the best service and customer service too. Our coverage is the best and we support you too. So head to our store and grab what you need. Lots of deals and savings you'll see. Appalachian Wireless holiday savings are here. Appalachian Wireless holiday savings are here.
Ho, 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 ho!
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
All right, folks, welcome back here. Halftime score in this one so far, 32-22, Wolfe County homestanding here in this one. Second time around for these two 55th District teams. Next time they meet will probably be that first round of the 55th District tournament here on BSN. So scoring for the Wolfe County Wolves in this one was 19 in the first quarter and 13 in the second for their total of 32. They are led by Caleb Creech with 8 and Camden Oliver with 8. 7 for Brady Robinson, 4 for Jaden Molans, 3 for Jaden Holland on a Wolfe County Tourism three-pointer, and 2 for Ricky Mans in that first half. So for the Jackson City Tigers, Paxton Howard, big half for him, 9 in that first quarter. The Tigers go 9 and 13 for their total of 22. So 9 for Howard, 7 for Richie, 4 for Jacob Morgan, and 2 for Evan Phipps, their big 4 there in that game. So Doug, what's Jackson City have to do in this second half?
Well, the number for the Tigers is 13. They were right with Wolfe County. They scored 13 points in the second half, and they held Wolfe County to 13 points. The Jackson City defense seemed to break down every time that the Tigers found a crease in the Wolfe County defense. You saw Paxton Howard twice using the baseline, scoring for the Tigers, and then the defense broke down when they let Wolfe in the interior. So they'll need to push Wolfe back out, make them take perimeter shots. I think if Jackson can do that, they'll stay in this thing.
All right, folks. So we got about 3:20 to go. We're going to take another break and be right back for the second half action here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Daniel Boone once said, "Heaven must be a Kentucky kind of place." We think he must have been talking about Wolfe County. When some places button up for the winter, Wolfe County, Kentucky is putting out the welcome mat. Our miles of hiking trails greet you whether you're wearing running shoes or hiking boots. If you'd rather go vertical, our climbing options challenge visitors from all over the world, even ice climbing when the conditions are right. Without the lush canopy of summer, you can see for miles across our beautiful Appalachian hills to our natural arches, rivers, and lakes. Legend has it there's treasure buried in Wolfe County. We can't swear there's buried treasure, but we can promise when you visit Wolfe County, you'll discover our true treasures are the people who call this part of Kentucky home. Warmer, more welcoming folks you won't find anywhere else. You may arrive as our guest, but you'll leave as part of our family. There will always be a place for you at our table and tasty homemade food on your plate. Wolfe County has many gorgeous cabins, country inns, and Airbnbs waiting for you to rent. After a full day of adventure, you can sit by a relaxing fire or take a dip in a hot tub. Take a little bit of our unbridled spirit home with you. Our artisans have been featured at museums around the country, but they get their inspiration for their craft from right here at home. Come and see for yourself why Wolfe County, Kentucky is a little bit of home and a lot of adventure.
Holbrook Equipment, located just.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
All right, folks, welcome back. Ready for the second half here. And the Tigers and the Wolves ready to go. Jackson City with Coach Back over there huddling his guys up. They played a pretty darn good first half here. They're still north of striking distance in this one.
Looks like both teams are going to go back to their starting lineups to start the second half. No adjustments there.
Phipps, Ritchie, Bowling, Howard, and Morgan for the Tigers. We've got Cam, Oliver, Creech, Holland, Robinson, and Molands for the Wolves. We'll go straight into Robinson right off the bat. A little bit long that time. Molands there for the offensive rebound. Fighting hard, puts it back up, no good. There's another offensive rebound for Brady Robinson and put back. Hard to deal with.
Yeah, you can't let the Wolves get that deep on you, especially Molands and Robinson both.
Ritchie takes this one out, back out to Phipps. Tigers attack here. Run that motion offense, plenty of action here, but the Wolves are just tracking it hard, man. 12-point Bulls right now. This is one of the better defensive efforts I've seen the Wolves put in a while.
In both formats, man-to-man and zone both. They've moved well, they've communicated.
Jackson City so far just not getting many open looks at all. Phipps crosses over and over to Ritchie. Howard going to drive, takes it up strong, and just bounced off. There it goes and gets his own. He's going to be fouled and go to the free throw line. Foul is going to be on Molands. Yeah. That will send Paxton Howard to the free throw line. Leads with the Tigers with 9 right now. A chance to get into double figures at the line. First one on its way, knocks it down. 10 now for Paxton Howard. Second one, gets them both.
Howard picking up where he left off in the first half, getting down on the baseline.
Creech from the corner, no good.
Causing the Wolves problems, and he gets that rebound.
Howard with another rebound. Phipps on the handle. Howard going to let the three go. Got it. Paxton Howard having a night right here. That's another Wolfe County Tourism three-pointer. Paxton cuts the lead to 7. Jaden Holland right back at you. Another Wolfe County three-pointer. Like I said, we're going to make it.
The Tigers going to have to stay up on the ball after they score like that. That's 2 or 3 times we've seen that happen.
Tell you what, nothing's revolutionized the game of basketball more than that three-point shot,
The three-point line changed things.
Yeah, it sure did.
For those of us old enough to remember a game before the three-point line.
I can remember staying up to 11:30 to watch the replays of UK with no three-point line.
Oh, yeah. Ed Davender and the boys.
Phipps. Richie. Yeah, he's going to, that's defense that time, forced turnover.
Good defense right there. The switch off and cut him off a little bit. He didn't have a plan for it.
Tigers extending that defense now on Cam Oliver. Cam's been shooting them from the logo out here tonight. Made one, missed one. Gay in the corner, hesitated. Back to Cam Oliver, jumper no good. There's Paxton Howard again with another defensive rebound.
Cam Oliver showing all those lefties. You don't have to have an ugly jump shot just because you're left-handed.
Richie at the three, no good that time. Ball tipped around and finally come down Jaden Holland. He spins, kicks it over to Richie. Excuse me, that is Caleb Creech. My bad. Three-pointer for Caleb Creech. Another Wolfe County Tourism three-pointer. That's his third of the night. Richie can't finish it. Here comes Creech again. Creech.
Scott Holland
all the way to the basket. Caleb Creech with like a flash that time. Finishes for the basket. Make it 42-27. That's the up-tempo the Wolves want right there.
Yeah, quick feet Caleb Creech right there. Turned on the afterburners.
Give and go this time to Bowling. Takes it up against Holland. Can't finish it. Pulled down by Molans. Nice rebound that time by Jade. Creech shake, bake in the lane, and good. That's the Caleb Creech we're used to seeing right there. Get it to the basket.
Yeah, between him and Jaden Holland on defense, the Tigers are not able to get anything going forward.
Tough. Richie down the lane. Can't finish that one. Pulled down by Molans. Kick ahead to. Here goes Creech again to the basket, up and good. Caleb Creech putting on a show at the rim right now. He's going, as Gary Boland would say, to the rack.
To the rack.
We're going to get a timeout at Jackson City. Let's see if it's 30 or a full.
It's a full.
And it will be a full, folks. So we'll take a break. Be right back. 46-27, third quarter. Wolves over Tigers.
Okay, from all you department heads, what is our Christmas wish list for Appalachian Wireless?
Happy customers.
Keeping our customers connected with family and friends.
A Merry Christmas for all of our customers.
Giving our customers better savings.
A great customer experience.
More towers for our customers.
A joyful holiday season for our employees and customers.
That's a great list. And let's add a Merry Christmas for all of our customers. Take care of this big guy.
I got it. Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Ho, ho, ho!
Welcome back to the venerable Rose Gymnasium. Downtown Campton, USA, folks. 55th District action here. 3:30 to go in the third quarter. Wolves up 46-27 over Jackson City here. Tigers going to have to find some offense and slow down Caleb Creech right now getting to the rack. Phipps.
Dylan Gay playing on-ball defense.
Howard going to let another three go. No good. Jacob Morgan with an offensive rebound, but gets it taken away. Up over to Cam Oliver. Switched hands with the lefty back in front of the rim for Cam Oliver.
I'm going to say he was still thinking about passing that ball, Brandon.
I think he did. I think you're exactly right. But looked good anyway.
I think he was still thinking about passing that ball. But Paxton Howard begging for the ball. He wants that open three on the wing over there. Let's see if they can get it to him. They get it to him. He's not open anymore.
Phipps in the corner for three. That sweet shot right there by Evan Phipps. His first Wolfe County Tourism three-pointer of the game. Creech going to try to answer, and does. Caleb Creech, Wolfe County Tourism three-pointer. Let's switch those to Brendan Miller three-pointers for the rest of the game.
All of a sudden, Wolfe County's up 21, Brendan, just like that. It seems like tempo.
They got back, exactly.
Yeah.
Tempo is the key, and Wolves, when they start running and knocking down threes, they're hard to clean after. Bowling for three, no good. Pulled down by Brady. Brady up to Dylan Gay. Gay kicks it back to Cam Oliver. Three on the way. Wolfe County Tourism three-pointer. Wolves are raining them in two nights. I'm going to have to count those up, man. I've got a bunch of three circles on here.
Wolfe County Tourism getting the well-deserved shout-outs.
Richie, they leave him alone for three. Oh, Kent was kind of kind, but it went all the way across and bounced out. Caleb Creech on the move again.
Free ball.
Deflected by Morgan, out of bounds. You know, and when you seriously look at this, Doug, Jackson City's playing hard and playing well. Wolfe County's just knocking the lights out right now.
Wolfe County's shooting about 85% right now in the second half.
Brady Robinson going to get fouled. Nope, going to be a jump ball, and that will go to Jackson City. Nice tie up there for the Tigers.
They got a hold of that one low, and a good call by Keith Hall there to not that much contact. You'd think a foul, but I think the tie-up was the right call. But back to your point, no, I mean, Wolfe County just shooting the lights out of it. Jackson doesn't have an answer. You can't defend that.
10 three-pointers, I count now for the Wolves.
And still playing tenacious. They're back in the zone, but still playing pretty good defense out of the Wolves.
Richie unable to capitalize there. Got an open look. Wolves on the move again. Oh, no. Look that time by Cam Oliver. Cheerleader over there took one in the side.
She's okay. Dylan Gay wasn't ready for that pass, but Camden Oliver, and that's several times that we've seen Camden and Caleb Creech both driving the court, but head up, looking for the open man, looking to move the ball forward.
Richie. Richie, man. Got Landon McCorder in the game now, closed out that time. Kick this one over to Howard. Howard lets a three go, no good. Brady Robinson goes up high for the rebound. Kick ahead up to Molands. Robinson back to Cam Oliver, wide open. Up, no good.
McCorder in there working, couldn't come away with it.
But I'm going to get a foul on Cam Oliver there. And slowed up the break with 5.8 on the clock. 5.8 on the clock. Tigers try to get one up.
Well, I'll make the early call. The third quarter has been all Wolfe County. With 5.8 left.
Absolutely. Phipps lets a three go. Oh, bounces out of there. That'll end the third as the Wolves extend their lead to 24, 54-30. We'll take a break. Be right back for the fourth quarter here on BSN.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, big on commitment.
Located just off Explore. All right, folks, welcome back. I want to take a moment before we get back to basketball and tell all of our friends over on Pond Creek Nation, Belfry Pirates, we're thinking about you, praying for you. Coach Haywood, legend, all-time leading head wins in Kentucky high school football history, and just overall a nice man. and a good man, and always had good interactions with Coach Haywood. I haven't got to set the chance down. Shot many games that Belfry's been involved in, and it's just amazing. When I first started doing BSN, we went every year and did Belfry and Johnson Central, and got lots of pictures of Coach Matney and Coach Haywood, and they're both now gone, which is just crazy. Two great football coaches. So I want to say all of our friends, got many friends over in Belfry. We're thinking about you. Big time loss, and we love you, Pirate Nation. All right, folks, back 7:38 to go in this one. Oh, Brady Robinson with the overplay that time, takes it to the basket and lays it in for a big Brady. That gives Brady, it breaks him into double figures, Doug, with 11. I don't know, we don't keep rebound stats, but I'm saying he's really close to that double-double at this point.
Close. Now, that may be his first steal, so triple-double still. But he gets one on the stat book, and that's important.
I'm not seeing many assistances out of him either.
No, he tends to hang on to it when he gets it.
Richie way out top. It's it to Howard. Howard has been the man for Jackson in this one. Morgan takes it strong. Nice move by Jacob Morgan for the basket. Gives him 6 on the night. Molan's back to Holland. Caleb.
The Wolves slowing it down a little bit.
Oh, it's going to be a kick on Phipps, and we'll stay with the Wolves. 6:20 to go in this one. First game was a 17-point bulge, right about the same here, just a little bit bigger. Robinson finds Holland. Nice defense that time by the Tigers. That one tipped away. Holland coming back with the deflection in transition.
I think the difference between the first game and this game is a lot more interior scoring in the first game. More three-pointers in this one.
They have been rained. Wolves now with 10. Haven't counted up JCS's. They have 4. So 14 threes in this game so far. Phipps, they're going to take another one. Can't knock her down. Pulled down by Molans. Molans really asserting himself in the lane. Holland up and under, a little bit strong. Robinson with the rebound. Thinks he wants to get another one, and we're going to call that one on the floor, as that will be the first team foul.
Yeah, I love the point you made earlier about Molans being a multi-sport athlete. And there's quite a few of those on the floor tonight. And that upper body strength, that's, indicative of a baseball, as we see Jaden
well done
scoring.
By Jaden that time. Break to the basket. Jackson City just lost him that time, and he'll get the score to make it 58-32.
And I will always be a proponent of multi-sports. I play more than one sport, develop more than one muscle group.
Kevin Ritchie, Wolfe County Tourism three-pointer. That's his second of the game, 5th for the Tigers. Molans thought he was going to launch that one. Cross-court pass over to Caleb. Caleb, nice look into Robinson. Robinson finishes. Brady Robinson.
Caleb Creech was dumping that off to Robinson the whole time. That was his plan, draw the defense off.
Oops, over to Howard. Howard lets a 3 go, no good. Molans with another rebound. Molans got to be in double figures on the glass tonight. Creech lets a 3 go, just rims out.
And Molans again.
Offensive rebound and put back for Jaden Molans. 2 baskets in the quarter. We got to start marking off ribs.
He's going to. Jaden Molans going to cause problems for people.
Double out top. Richie going to get trapped. Oh, and by Cam Oliver. Going to be a foul on him. Now Ricky Mans and Dylan Gay checking back into this one. I think Jackson City has had a sub the entire game, haven't they?
No, not that I know of, no.
Morgan takes it up against Ricky Mans. And Jacob Morgan with the hoop and the harm. He'll go to the free throw line. Ricky tends to rack up those fouls.
Yeah, but I was going to actually say that make as much contact with his body.
On out top.
Love to see a story like Ricky's where he came to this game pretty late. You know, Ricky was a sophomore, junior before he took playing basketball serious, and he's a real student of the game.
Cam Oliver down the lane for the basket. That's the thing I remember seeing just a story come down here, and, you know, we'd be coming down getting ready for streams and stuff, girls' games. You'd have open gym in here, and Ricky be in here just pulling the rim off.
Yeah.
You know, we're like, why does this guy play basketball? Well, here he came. So, good to see him out there. Richie for three, no good. That's going to be a foul on Molans. He's over the back on Howard.
And Ricky, an absolute crowd favorite, too. When Rose Gymnasium is packed and rocking, they love to see Ricky play.
Landon McWhorter checks in for Jaden Holland. See how long RS goes without getting a few more subs in. Phipps is long. Yeah.
I'm going to call it 2 minutes. We'll see those guys come back in, or come in.
Oliver for three. Another Wolfe County Tourism three-pointer. Cam Oliver having a night. Gives him 16. Morgan in the lane.
Good defense by Mans.
Ricky knocks it away. Cam kicks it in the corner to McWhorter. Oh, looking for Mans that time. Was going to be picked off by Phipps. Howard down the lane, up, going to be fouled, and we'll go to the free throw line, 4-2.
Did a good job keeping that ball away from Mans, though. Paxton had to turn his body and make sure that he got that shot off.
RS starting to send in a few subs. First one by Howard is good, and Doug, I'll let you cover those because we don't have a lot of those on the roster.
Yeah, we don't. The names were on the book, but the numbers weren't, so it's going to take me just a minute.
Number 4 is Maddox Brown, right?
And I know Cam Holland.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Cam's 21, right?
Yeah.
Second one by Howard bounces off, no good. Over. I'll say Holland for three. No good. He fires it as soon as he loads her up. The three is Case and Kidd, I believe.
Is that Case and Kidd?
That's who I've got on the roster here. Got a few Jackson City kids in as well. It's going to be number 42. You've got him there on your roster. That is Caden Holbrook.
Yep. That's. I think they called the foul on Holbrook. I think, or was it a walk?
Got Brody Tincher in there. Bowling. So, coach back is we also have Nick Gross. McWhorter over to Holland. Back out to Maddox Brown. Brown to Case and Kidd in the corner. Lets a three go. No good.
Shot that with confidence, though.
Steps on the sideline after he tracked it down. 2 minute mark in this one.
Love it when these young kids come in and actually shoot the ball. Aren't afraid to move around with it.
You got his 33 there, Dan. I don't know.
Is that
not on the roster? Bowen.
I'm afraid to speculate.
Bowen's going to take it to the rim. He's going to get fouled.
Make a mommy mad at us if we call a kid by the wrong name.
Exactly right. I do not do it.
Not going to do it.
I'm going to run one more time, so I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
Just in case.
Yeah, first one by Bowling is no good. Second one rolls off, no good. Brown on the bounce, over to Kidd, back in the quarter. Holland. Into number 33.
It's the safest thing.
Yeah, that's it. Kidd turns it over to Tincher. There's Bowling. Bowling going to take it up and scores. And McWhorter will get the foul. Gideon Bowling with the basket.
Now that's one sure way to get in the stat sheet is to make sure you commit a foul.
That's it.
Get you a foul, man.
You will be in the box score. Bowling. Second, misses. McWhorter on the move. Kicks it to Kidd. Kidd takes the baseline. Over to Oliver. Oh, excuse me, not Oliver. Cam Holland. Excuse me. Cam Holland knocks it down. With the Wolfe County Tourism three-pointer. 42 takes it up and scores. Who you got
several,
there?
That is Kate Holbrook.
Okay.
And several Wolves had position on Holbrook there, but he was able to get that ball over their heads.
Down inside the final 30. Tayson Kidd with the long three. So another three-pointer for Wolfe County in this one.
The youngsters so far have been able to stretch this lead out for the Wolves. So Coach Creech should be happy with that.
Up to 3 decades now, 30-point game. Going to be blocked that time by McWhorter. 15. Coach Creech, I believe, will have them dribble it out. Yep. And we'll put the stop sign up, and then it'll be 73-43 on the final here as the horn will, if I can extend it out below, and that will end it 73-43. Wolfe County. We'll take a break, folks. Be right back for some final scoring here on this 55th District win for the Wolves.
Daniel Boone once said, "Heaven must be a Kentucky kind of place." We think he must have been talking about Wolfe County. When some places button up for the winter, Wolfe County, Kentucky is putting out the welcome mat. Our miles of hiking trails greet you whether you're wearing running shoes or hiking boots. If you'd rather go vertical, our climbing options challenge visitors from all over the world, even ice climbing when the conditions are right. Without the lush canopy of summer, you can see for miles across our beautiful Appalachian hills to our natural arches, rivers, and lakes. Legend has it there's treasure buried in Wolfe County. We can't swear there's buried treasure, but we can promise when you visit Wolfe County, you'll discover our true treasures are the people who call this part of Kentucky home. Warmer, more welcoming folks you won't find anywhere else. You may arrive as our guest, but you'll leave as part of our family. There will always be a place for you at our table and tasty homemade food on your plate. Wolfe County has many gorgeous cabins, country inns, and Airbnbs waiting for you to rent. After a full day of adventure, you can sit by a relaxing fire or take a dip in a hot tub. Take a little bit of our unbridled spirit home with you. Our artisans have been featured at museums around the country, but they get their inspiration for their craft from right here at home. Come and see for yourself why Wolfe County, Kentucky is a little bit of home and a lot of adventure.
All right, folks, welcome back. 73-43 final here. Wolfe County over Jackson City. Jackson City falls to 2-13 on the season. They were led in scoring here to where they scored 43, 9-13, 8-13 across the board. They were led in scoring by Paxton Howard with 15, had 9 for Jacob Morgan, 10 for Gavin Ritchie, 5 for Evan Phipps, and 2 apiece for Gideon Bowling and also Caden Holbrook. So that is your scoring for Jackson City. Have 5 3-pointers on the night for Jackson City. The Wolfe County Wolves, total of 73, 19, 13, 22, 19 across the board, led tonight by Caleb Creech, who really came alive in that third quarter. Big third quarter for 12 with Caleb there in that one. And then Camden Oliver, big night for Cam. 18, 13 also in double figures was Brady Robinson. Then 8 for Jaden Molan, 6 for Jaden Holland, 2 for Ricky Mans, and 3 apiece for Cam Holland and Kaysen Kidd. So the Wolves shooting a three-pointer here tonight with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 three-pointers on the night from three land for the Wolves. That, along with Robinson in the paint, were the difference here tonight, though.
Well, more than half your scoring coming from three-point range. And that's really, honestly, Brendan, if Wolf's going to win the district, if they're going to advance in the region, they're going to have to shoot the lights out of it because they're undersized, they're quick, but probably not quicker than the elite teams in the 14th region. When teams slow them down and get them in that half-court set, Wolf's going to have to take a lot of perimeter shots, and they showed tonight they can make them. So that's got to bode well for them.
All right, that'll do it, folks. Thank you, Doug.
Yes,
Always
sir.
a pleasure, man. Tell you what, I take a lesson from Doug every time we get out here. I appreciate him very much. Darren on the production over here. Cameraman has already gone, so we will be without him. Now there's more action
Friday
coming
night.
up here. Not on streaming. We're out of here. So, but you've got Breathitt and Wolf freshman game coming up here in just a moment, folks. But we're packing up and gone, so we'll see.
We're back here Tuesday, I think, for Hazard Wolf.
You'll know better than I will,
Yeah.
Doug. I know we got games tomorrow night. It's Breathitt and Harlan County tomorrow night at the Coliseum, and I think there's also Electric County games. So just check what Matt puts out there, folks, to keep up with it. We got so many schools now, I can't keep up with it. So we appreciate you. We appreciate you on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We can just keep on expanding this thing. I must be crazy, but we just keep on making it bigger. It's not, and I thank you. I thank all of our workers out there and everybody that works with BSN. These two guys are phenomenal. We just have good people that do this, and we hopefully keep getting our streams better for you folks. So thanks for checking us out. For Doug and for Darren, this is Brendan. We'll see you next time here on BSN.